Hi guys, welcome to my first video, and today we will be playing Minecraft, and I will be making a surprise for my friends and family. And I asked a lot of people what their favorite holiday is, and I'm gonna make a map, and I will get their reactions. But I still gotta ask one more person. I can't right now. I gotta wait until tomorrow. So we're not gonna wait. But for now, we'll make the other holidays that other people ask. They only ask for Christmas, and one person asked for Halloween. So Christmas, we will start by some snow and building a platform for this. And we're gonna make it where they have to build Frosty the Snowman. So we're just gonna grab a gold block. He will be right here. It's not gonna be there forever. It's just to indicate for now because I haven't made any model or anything. So that is just one tiny problem. But we will make everything once we get the map done. And also I might do a little tutorial with the blocks and stuff if you don't know. Yeah, but it will say, when we get to that part, it will say what time to skip to for the end of the tutorial if you don't want to watch it and you just feel like watching this. Okay, I am almost done now. Okay, that is just a platform. I'll finish building the terrain on my own. Bye. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, one friend might be coming over on this weekend, and currently when I'm recording this, it is Tuesday. I'm not sure if they are, but they might. That's bad if they do. Yeah, when I'm recording it's Tuesday right now, but it might be posted a little after. Guys, I have decided that I'm just gonna go ahead and make all of the things that we're gonna need. First, we're gonna need hot cocoa. So this is where I show you. Okay. Oh, do not put spaces. Capitals, fine. I don't really put them. So now you can leave all this the same unless you want to change the texture size, but I'd like to keep that. First, let me show you all these buttons. This is the move button. You obviously know what that does. You move with it. This is a resize button. It sizes the blocks. This rotates, obviously. This is the pivot point tool. I don't usually use these. Oh, this is the undo, redo. Creative tool, that's just a plugin. Mirror modeling, undo, copy, edit session, and apply mirror modeling. So now that you've seen all those tools, let's just go ahead and make the hot cocoa. So we're gonna need a cup. I'm gonna go ahead and align this. I don't know if it's completely in the middle, but and if you want, I would usually do that if pivot point isn't centered. Okay, now we are going to resize and yeah. That looks good. Okay, now we're just gonna add the handle. Didn't mean to do that. Space is a shortcut, really easy shortcut to go to between size and move, resize and move. And if you hold shift, you can move it by quarters, like that. Okay, we're going to do that. And yeah, we don't want that, so we're gonna change that. And then we're gonna add a cube. Actually, we're going to delete. We're gonna duplicate this and then move it, which it is dragged into. Okay, and then we're gonna do that. Okay. And I will teach you the texturing soon. That's when you're done modeling. I wouldn't usually want to do the modeling after because that would take a while if you haven't got all the blocks that you need. Okay, we're gonna that's the handle. We are going to use the knife tool. Boom, 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 boom. Now, I did not want to do that. And why don't I just do this? Because we'll just delete. And duplicate, and then we will do that. That is not there, and then we're gonna. Sorry if I'm being quiet a little. I just really am focusing on the models. And then we want cube. And this will be the hot cocoa part. And I will add some marshmallows if anyone likes them. I will be adding them. So there. Okay, we're gonna do that. That's it. There we go. Time for the marshmallows. Gonna obviously gonna make them smaller than that. Make them like this big. Okay, and then that. Oh, it did change the color of the marker thing, so I gotta do this. But we're gonna do that. Oh, and Minecraft only allows you to rotate in one way, so we are limited. But that's fine. Actually, you can just... Okay. Okay, that one's sinking a little. You want that? Sure. Okay, then we'll just do one more. That is that is pivot point. Why does it keep... Okay, it does swap between the first two. I did not know that. Okay, we're done with the texture. Wait, that's fine. Okay, not the texture. We're done with modeling. Time to add the texture. You can either do this, Control Shift, and then Control Shift. Or you could just click Control A and it will select all of them. And we'll center this. That is not centered. This is center. Okay, that might not be centered, but it's fine. We'll just do that. And then time to add texture. I would note to name it the same as your other file. It just makes it easier. Okay, now go to Paint, deselect all of this. Time for modeling. Okay, time to show you all of these. Paintbrush, you should know. Copy brush, you can obviously just wait, I don't really know how this works. Okay, yeah, like that. You hit Control Shift and then yeah, that. Let's just redo. Okay. So now we want to make the marshmallows. We just want to do the marshmallows. Oh, and paint bucket, there's things. Face is obviously that side of it. Element is the whole cube. Selected elements is everything you have selected. Connected colors is all the colors connected like this. And yeah, and all colors, and then colors is every color that is this, or whatever you color. So I like to use elements for a lot of things with the fill bucket, like that. And we also want to do like a brown for this. If you don't want to sit, there will be something to tell you what to skip past. I will do like a brown. Then, oh, yeah, I didn't go over the ones. Erase, you know. Color. Oh, and if you hit this, that's erase. Color picker, you already know it. gets the color, draw a shape, gradient tool, color, create a color gradient on your texture selection tool, and you can figure out the rest. Rectangle, okay, now. Back button. Paint. Ooh, I should have chose a different one. Okay, I should have chose different coloring pixels, but that's okay. Color shape. I'll just do. I'm gonna do that color right there. There we go. And then a totally different color. Right. Yeah. There we go. That looks like code to me. Okay. So, gray. Yeah. Hold on, let me just painting grid. Okay, now I can see the thing. Okay, for now let's do elements. Oh no, paintbrush and then element. Boop. Didn't mean to do that. I went gray actually. Gray. Okay. Yeah, we want some texture on that. And this will be fast forward. The rest. There. I am finished. I think it looks good to me for that, and now it looks pretty good. Okay, time to put this in display. Okay, yeah, you're not tipping over a drink. Guys, when you're not tipping over a drink, it's not what we do. Okay, let's just. Then you could copy this. You can paste that, and then it's the same exact thing. That let's flip it around. How about that? There we go. Okay, first person. This. You can hold shift down and then it will change all the sizes for all of them. You can see charged bow. We're not doing any of these though, so you won't be able to do this. You also have drinking. That looks good. I don't know if eating's the same thing as drinking though. Copy, paste, and flip like that. And wait, it's fine. Okay. Head. Let's do our head. Like you're balancing it. Yeah, let's do that. So you're balancing it on your head and ground. And spin on that. Okay. Item frame. We most likely want this, which we don't want it like that. We want it that 0. Ah. What? Why can't I? Oh, it is this way. Okay, let's just get this perfect. Okay. That's perfect. Boom. And let's do shelf. I don't really care about shelf, but let's do it. Let's see the bottom alignment. Okay, there, we'll just do that. And then this, make sure this is front light or you'll see this, a shadow. And then we'll do that. Okay, there. Inventory, yeah, that's good. We are done. Make sure you file and hold on. I do have something that could help you make a resource back. This. Okay, but then you do pack creator. Enter your name. Will do. Surprise. Yay. Oh. Currently I'm playing that version because that's where I have all my mods. That helped. Okay. Done. Okay, now we go back here. Go here. Export block item model if it's a block item. Resource packs. Suprise assets. And just for now, we'll put that there. And don't forget to save your texture. Yeah. Time to go to the file. Okay. And you've got to first make these files textures. Then you make let me think. And then you do models. And then you do items. So in models, we'll start off with textures. You put this item. You put item inside of that folder. And then you bring texture in here. And then in models, we're going to put a file called item. And then we'll put this here and this here. Okay, now we gotta fix this just a little. Okay. You change block to item because Blockbench tried to attempt to make this. But put item and then file. Well, actually, one more thing. This is the credit, and I'm gonna make the credit. You can put your name in there if you want, because it is your texture pack. There. So once you've saved that, go to. Okay, we gotta do this site. It is free and it's really easy to use. Okay. Now we set our type to range dispatch. Property, where is it? Custom model data, index, no. Entries. And then threshold 1, type model. Then we put item / then hot cocoa, which you just actually put your name. I'm actually not sure. Is that the right name? Models, items. That is not the right name. Cocoa. So once you've got that down, put your fallback type model. Okay, now here's the thing. You just put whatever thing you want it to be. And water. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna look at my name that I want real quick. Which in this case, mine is Potion. It's just that clear water bottle. So, and then that means we're done. And you download this. Open the file. Then you gotta change the name to the actual item that you want. So mine will be Potion. Yeah. And then I'll put that to the side. We're gonna go to item. Let's go back to Minecraft. Let's go to items. You do not put any other file on here. You just put this. And now, time to test it. let's hope it works, please. Alright. F3T. And then we'll go to resource packs. Yes. I spelled cocoa wrong. That's fine. Okay. Now you grab your water bottle or whatever you made it. Then I'm using a data pack. Well, yeah, I'm using a data pack. Time to test it. Sweet. Yes! It worked. I totally knew that. It worked, okay. Sometimes my models mess up. If yours does, I think it's because I usually do the textures, save the textures before the model. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to save the model before the textures. So just make sure you do that. And let's test what it looks like in an item frame. Let's see if it looks good. Boom. That's exactly how I put it. But it's not invisible because I did not make it invisible. Let's get an invisible item frame. Ooh. Okay. Boom. Cocoa goes in there. Looks perfect. Nice cocoa. I want. It looks so yummy, bro. I might just make all the other models now on my own because I already taught you. So yeah, guys, I just figured out something. Just look right here. I can't go any higher. Yeah, I can only go to a certain amount of height. Why? 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 I just don't understand why. Okay. Bye, guys. Today was a good one, and I had a nice time seeing you. Goodbye.